The school beauty called me a sissy, so I kicked her in a rage. She fought back, but I totally wrecked her. Watching her limp away, I ran after her. Lin Xiaoxue, I'm sorry. I'll go easier next time. Gritting her teeth, she glared at me. If we swapped places, I'd show you real cruelty. The next morning, I woke up with a weirdly hollow feeling. Reaching down to check, I completely lost it. My plumbing was gone. What on earth was going on? I pulled back the blanket and honestly, I froze. Pink pajamas, long, pale legs, and my toenails were painted pink. I lost my mind. How did I become a girl? Running barefoot, I rushed to the mirror and looked. Oh my God, how did I become Lin Xiaoxue? Am I dreaming? Looking down, I saw a bruise on my knee from yesterday's fight. Suddenly, my phone rang. A trembling voice came through. Chen Xiaofan, are you at my house? A knock woke me up this morning. I opened the door and saw your parents. I looked in the mirror and realized I'm in your body. Chen Xiaofan, I sighed. We're in the same boat. I touched my chest this morning and freaked out too. Lin Xiaoxue screamed over the phone. What are you touching, you pervert? I ignored her attitude and said calmly, don't get mad. Let's meet up first. Just don't act weird, or you'll scare my parents. Lin Xiaoxue mumbled. Fine, no problem. My parents are abroad until the end of the month. Just talk to the maid normally. And whatever you do, don't open my bottom closet drawer. Click. The line went dead. If she hadn't warned me, I might not have opened it. But since she specifically warned me, she can't blame me. I opened the closet and froze. Miniskirts? I almost spat. When Lin Xiaoxue left, my mom shoved cash into his hand. Didn't you say a classmate has a birthday? Take this and treat them. Then she gently stroked his face. Lin's heart swelled. His family was rich. Exactly. But his parents were always workaholics. Since he was 5, a nanny basically raised him. He couldn't remember the last time a mother had gently caressed his cheek. Blushing, Lin took the money and headed to our meeting spot. There, he spotted a gorgeous figure looking around. Taking a deep breath, I ran toward him. Seeing my own body run toward me felt incredibly bizarre. Lin pulled out 100 yuan. Your mom gave me this. I waved it off. Just keep it. We don't know how long we'll be swapped, and you need to eat. Lin sighed, frustrated. Seriously, why did we even swap souls? I gave him an awkward look. Maybe it was what I said yesterday. I wished I could take your pain for you. Lin stared at me, speechless. Just because of that? That's ridiculous. But like it or not, we had to accept our fate. I'll go to your class, and you cover for me. Lin stood there, hands in his pockets, totally miserable. I offered a sweet smile. Hey, don't be sad. We'll find a way back. You think I want your body? Watching me giggle, Lin actually blushed, but he quickly snapped out of it. Why the hell was he blushing at his own face? Suddenly, Wang Haoyang's voice boomed. Bro, what are you doing? Lin and I turned together. Haoyang let out a loud curse and wiped out, bicycle and all. I rushed over to help him up. He looked up, his face turning beet red. Ellen, the school beauty, I'm fine. That's when I realized I was in the wrong body. I quickly stood back. Pulling Lin aside, I whispered, go to class with him. Don't blow our cover. Haoyang is my best bud, so act normal and don't scare him. Lin whispered back, you too. The only person I'm close with is my desk mate. Avoid talking to the others, especially class president Gao Zhiqiang. He likes me, so ignore him. I nodded cutely. Got it. We'll stay in touch. I headed towards school while Haoyang slung his arm around Lin's shoulder. You can't forget your brothers just because you got a girl. Lin gave him a heavy glare. Who's my girl? Hao Yang smirked. The school beauty? Obviously. You sneaky bastard. Spill it. When did you two hook up? Lin's face turned pale. Don't talk nonsense, Hao Yang laughed. You two were practically flirting. Don't tell me there's nothing going on. So that failed confession yesterday was just an act. You've definitely been secret lovers, trying to hide it by playing hard to get. Using a decoy to cover your tracks, huh? Hao Yang beamed, acting like Detective Conan. Lin's mouth twitched. Stop dreaming. We're going to be late. Let's go. Hao Yang quickly pedaled after him. Hey, since when did you care so much about school? Class 12-7. This was the elite honors class of Lingbai. Only top-tier geniuses studied here. The moment I walked in, the atmosphere felt incredibly suffocating. It was like everyone was a study robot, devoid of any human warmth. Just then, a girl waved at me. Zuer, why are you daydreaming? Come sit. Our homeroom teacher is coming. She must be Lin's desk mate. Nervously, I gave her a forced smile. Su Xiaoyu looked puzzled. You seem a bit off today. Are you feeling sick? I forced my smile to look as natural as possible. No, I just hurt my leg yesterday. It still hurts to walk. Spouting some excuses, I pulled out Lin's books. They were filled with neat, beautiful notes. Her handwriting was just as cute as she was. After surviving the morning, I slipped out during lunchtime to catch my breath. My phone buzzed. Lin's message read, Behind the basketball court, come alone. Most students were at the cafeteria, so Lin and I met up as... How's it going? Did you blow it? We asked at the same time. I barely talked to anyone, just like you said. But I still don't know your desk mate's name. Lin nodded in approval. That's Su Xiaoyu. We're close. Did Gao Zhiqiang bother you? I shook my head. He took the morning off. He'll be here this afternoon. Lin frowned. Be careful with him. Keep it short. Just nod or tell him to get lost. Then, his expression grew strange. He looked uneasy. Are you and Wang Fangfang really close? I laughed. We're just ordinary classmates. Lin thought back to Fangfang, inviting him to hang out after school. It made him feel weird because she wanted to hang out with Chen Xiaofan, not him. He clicked his tongue and changed the subject. You have a lot of friends? Aside from Hao Yang, other guys kept trying to chat with me. I didn't know what to say, so I just laughed awkwardly. As Lin spoke, he blushed. They kept asking me to go to the bathroom. I was too embarrassed. I'm in your body, but I'm still a girl inside. My expression turned awkward too. Tell me about it. I've been holding it all day because I'm too embarrassed. Lin suddenly glared. You better not go to the girls' room. I threw my hands up. Well, I can't use the guys' room either. If anyone sees the school beauty walking into the boys' bathroom, your reputation is toast. Let's just sneak out to an internet cafe nearby. They have private stalls. Without pausing for a split second, I agreed. Fine, it's a deal. We go together. I grabbed his sleeve. Want to grab some food first? Lin Xiaoxue vigorously shook her head. Don't push it. Your best bud already thinks we're dating. If we go grab lunch together, now there is no explaining it. I refuse to have rumors with an idiot like you. After she walked off, I headed to the cafeteria alone. Having the campus beauty show up there caused an absolute scene. Carrying my tray, I had countless guys staring at me the entire way. It was starting to get on my nerves. Have these guys never seen a girl before? Halfway through my meal, a text from Lin Xiaoxue flashed. Get to your classroom, now. Wang Hao Yang is in a fight. I slammed my bowl down and rushed over, hearing chaos inside. Wang Hao Yang shouting inside. Lu Haoshan, what right do you have to mock my bro fan? I will kick your ass. I quickly pushed the door open. they were locked in a brawl, while classmates tried to pull them apart. As for Lin Xiaoxue, she was just sitting at her desk, casually watching the drama. I yelled, "Stop it. Both of you, stop fighting right now." A guy spotted me and gasped, "Why is the campus beauty here?" Wang Huyang froze, looking at me. Sis. That distraction let Lin Xiaoxue sneak kick him right to the ground. My face darkened instantly. Seeing the campus beauty approaching, Lin Xiaoxue proudly struck a stupid pose. Perfect timing. This jerk Wang Haoyang was spreading rumors about you and Chun Sha. I was just teaching him a lesson for you, bang. Before he could even finish his sentence, I slapped him hard across the face. Everyone was absolutely stunned. The school beauty actually hitting someone. That is massive news. Lin Xiaoxue was panicking in my old body too. That idiot Chen Xiaofan. How could he use my body to slap someone? I shouldn't have called him. She quickly rushed over and grabbed my hand. Use your words, not your fists. Lin Xiaoxue clutched his stomach and stood up. Oh, why did you hit me? I was helping you. I'm telling your homeroom teacher. I looked at him with pure disdain. Go ahead. And while you're at it, I'll mention your little stunt last week in the multimedia classroom. Lin Xiaoxue's pupils shrank, and sheer terror washed over his face. He stammered, unable to form a single sentence. I let go of Lin Xiaoxue's hand, walked right up to him, patted his shoulder, and whispered in a voice only he could hear meaningfully, "Watch yourself. Otherwise, your little secret with the dean's daughter will be all over school." Thud. Lin Xiaoxue's knees buckled, and he dropped straight to the floor. I smirked, turned around, and said, "Chen Xiaofan, come out with me for a second." Hearing this, Lin Xiaoxue eagerly followed behind. The classroom fell into a long, stunned silence. After a while, Wang Haoyang finally stood up and said with pure admiration, "Man, my sis-in-law is so badass." On the way, Lin Xiaoxue glared at me. "Seething, are you insane?" Now our rumors are going to spread like wildfire again. I rolled my eyes. You can't blame me. If you didn't want this, you shouldn't have let me find out my bro was getting bullied. I can't just stand by. Besides, the whole class knows he's my best friend. He stood up for me, and you didn't even help. Instead, you sat there eating seeds. Lin Xiaoxue wore a disgusted expression. I absolutely hate physical contact with guys. How was I supposed to help? But seriously, what was that thing you told Lin Xiaoxue? He totally chickened out the second you said it. Her eyes flickered with gossip-hungry curiosity. Honestly, it was my first time seeing my own masculine face make such a girly expression. I pulled him close and whispered, "It's nothing major. I just saw him kissing the dean's daughter a few days ago. If he tries to report us, you can use this to ruin him." Lin Xiaoxue rubbed her chin thoughtfully. Devious, but I like it. Suddenly, she remembered something. "Did you take notes for me?" My expression grew a bit awkward. I did, but they might be a little messy. Lin Xiaoxue's temper flared. He leaned in close, pinning me against the wall with nowhere to run. Lin Xiaoxue said with a straight face, "I will help raise your grades, but what if mine drop? You better handle this." "If you blow me off?" I bit my lip and whispered timidly, "Got it." My heart skipped a beat, and my face immediately flushed. Damn it, this is my own face. Why am I blushing? After we parted, I patted my soft, youthful cheeks. Wow, being pinned like that feels amazing. That afternoon was our senior gym class. Class 7 is full of academic overachievers, with zero physical stamina, all whining in the blazing sun. Meanwhile, the class for kids were having a blast. Since our formations were close, I looked over and just happened to see Wang Haoyang and Lin Xiaoxue whispering. She seemed to sense something and glanced my way. "Sorry I am late." Just then, a loud voice called out. I turned to see a tall guy standing there, while the gym teacher smiled warmly and said, "No worries, but watch it next time. You are the sports representative, Gao Zhiqiang. So, keep things orderly." He ran back to the boys' line, deliberately looping past the girls. He even winked at me when he passed, which instantly made me gag. He is so incredibly greasy. Why are all the guys who like Lin Xiaoxue such weirdos? Well, except for me. Gao Zhiqiang loves to show off. After leading us in a few laps, he suggested a basketball match against Class 4. Both gym teachers naturally agreed. Gao Zhiqiang picked a few players and swaggered over to Class 4. "Hey, who wants to play against us?" Nobody answered. He sneered. "Are the guys in Class 4 all cowards?" Wang Haoyang rolled up his sleeves. "Aren't you just the basketball team captain? Stop showing off." The Class 4 guys shouted and stepped forward. Gao Zhiqiang glanced at Lin Xiaoxue and pointed at my old body. "Chun Xiaofan? Not playing? I heard you are dating my Zuer, right? Watch me crush you today." With that call out, tension filled the air. Our faces paled. I stared at Lin Xiaoxue in panic. "Please do not agree to this. I know how to play basketball, but you, Lin Xiaoxue. The second you step on the court, we are busted." Lin Xiaoxue had the same worries, so he shook his head. "I am not feeling well today. You guys go ahead." Gao Zhiqiang sneered. "Not feeling well, or just chicken? Weren't you tough before? Why so cowardly now?" Wang Haoyang snapped. "How dare you talk to Fan like that?" He even nudged Lin Xiaoxue. "Let's team up and teach this punk a lesson." Our gym teacher also chimed in. "Chen Xiaofan, do not let Gao look down on our class." Cornered with absolutely no way out, Lin Xiaoxue had no choice but to make an excuse first. Claiming he felt weak and might not play at his usual level, just like that, he was dragged onto the court. He glanced at me as he passed Class 7, and I saw pure despair in his eyes. Suddenly, someone yelled out to stir trouble. "Place your bets, everyone. Let's guess who is going to win this match." No brainer. Gao Zhiqiang is already a beast, and with our school beauty watching, he is going to turn Super Saiyan. Not necessarily. Isn't there a rumor that she is dating Class 4s? Did you see her eyes? That is true love. True love, my foot. Lin Xiaoxue is mine, all right? I was incredibly anxious and worried. I was anxious because she does not know how to play at all. She is just going to embarrass herself. That will definitely make Wang Haoyang suspicious. Plus, she is fragile like a porcelain doll. What if she gets hurt in the game? I wish we could swap back right now. The whistle blew, and the game started. Gao Zhiqiang instantly leaped into the air, reaching for the ball. To Lin Xiaoxue, Gao Zhiqiang looked exactly like a giant, terrifying gorilla. With a sharp slap, Gao grabbed the ball and drove forward. Wang Haoyang screamed in panic. "Brother Fana, what are you doing?" "Block him." Lin Xiaoxue snapped out of it. He had never played, but he had seen guys do it. Just block the ball, right? He rushed toward Gao Zhiqiang, but Gao slipped past him effortlessly and passed the ball to one of his teammates. Lin Xiaoxue was faked out and fell to the ground. "Ouch!" he cried, glaring at Gao Zhiqiang. "What are you doing? You are so annoying." Gao froze. "Bro, why are you being so girly today? Why do you seem so weird?" Wang Haoyang took advantage of Gao's confusion to steal the ball and pass it to Lin. He actually caught it and dashed toward the hoop. Wang Haoyang screamed in panic. "Brother Fan, wrong way!" "That is our basket." He froze, scratched his head, and apologized. The crowd burst into laughter. Is this Chen Xiaofan a comedian? He used to be so good. Is he possessed today? Boom. Gao Zhiqiang nailed a Wang Haoyang looked at Lin Xiaoxue, completely speechless. Bro, what is wrong with you? Our school beauty is watching. We cannot lose face. Lin Xiaoxue stood there looking miserable. I tried my best. Okay. I am just off today. In the second half, Lin Xiaoxue's team got crushed again, scoring absolutely 0 points. Actually, Lin Xiaoxue was anxious too. He wanted to turn the tide, but he simply could not play. His ears rang with non-stop shouting, "Pass! Pass! Defense!" Defense? What an idiot. Watching from the sidelines, I was dying of anxiety. If this goes on, Class 4 is going to get shut out. I have to help. But how can I join the game naturally? As if we had telepathy, Lin Xiaoxue was faked out again and fell. This time he sprained his ankle, sitting on the court, teary-eyed and looking utterly pitiful. Wang Huyang rushed over. "Brother Fan, are you okay? Gao, are you playing basketball or attacking him?" Gao quickly defended his innocence. "God is my witness. I did not even touch him." I jogged over and knelt down before him, gently checking his ankle. "Are you okay? Can you keep playing?" The crowd gasped in shock. Our famous school beauty is actually this worried about Chen Xiaofan. This is solid proof. They are definitely dating. Seeing this, Gao Zhiqiang was absolutely mind, completely shattered. Why is she so worried about this loser? Look at her panicked eyes and urgent tone, as if he is about to die. "Sister, he is a guy. It is just a sprained ankle." He squeezed out a forced awkward smile. "Lin Xiaoxue, it is dangerous here. Go back and watch from the sidelines. I do not want you getting hurt." I glared at him coldly, then turned to Wang Haoyang. "Help Chen down to rest. I will play in his place." Wang Haoyang was stunned. "Sister-in-law, you are playing in place of Brother Fan." I nodded. "Actually, I can play too. You guys are short a player anyway, so let me sub in." I turned to Gao Zhiqiang. "Big guy, you do not mind, right?" He looked worse than if he had swallowed a fly zooer. "Basketball is rough. I do not want to hurt." I rolled up my sleeves. "That is not right. Basketball is not just for boys. Stop wasting time, or it is going to get rude." I patted Lin Xiaoxue on the shoulder. "Brother Fan, go rest and leave the rest to me." Lin Xiaoxue let out a sigh of relief. "Thanks. Wang Haoyang, come help me over to rest." Once he left the court, I stood up and glanced at Gao's team. I could not help but smirk. Nobody expected the school beauty to actually play. A girl going up against guys. No way. Gao's team was conflicted, especially Gao Zhiqiang, whose face twisted in worry. "Zooer, how about we skip this? I am really worried you will get hurt." I bent down to roll up my pants and said, "Bring your real game. Do not go easy on me, or I will think you are discriminating against women." I turned to Wang Haoyang's group. "No slacking today. Everyone goes on offense." Wang Haoyang looked worried. "Sister-in-law, this is not a good idea. You should just distract them with your charm. Leave the scoring to us." I got furious. "You for losers cannot score for crap. Especially you, Wang Ho. Bring that intense energy you use when you are doing your private business." Wang Huyang's legs went completely weak and stammered. I ignored him and held out my hand. "Class 4. Wang Huyang hesitated, then placed his hand over mine. "Class 4, let us go." The Class 7 students were completely dumbfounded. Did Lin Xiaoxue forget her own class for the sake of love? A total traitor. If you were not so pretty, we would be cursing you out right now. The whistle blew to start the second half. My body was small, but extremely agile. I dodged left and right, easily slipping past Gao's entire 5-man defense. Dribbling low, I drove in. Wang Haoyang and the guy screamed in excitement. "Sister-in-law is a beast. Sister-in-law is amazing." But Gao's team was utterly dumbfounded, especially Gao. If that face were not completely Lin Xiaoxue's, he would seriously doubt if she was possessed. How could a weak girl who only studied suddenly become this good? Is this really the power of love? He glared back at Chen Xiaofan, practically grinding his teeth in pure frustration. Wake up, everyone. We cannot lose to a girl. Even if she is the school beauty, take her down today. They shouted, but the game instantly became a complete slaughter. Actually, it was my personal one-woman show. As long as I got the ball, it was guaranteed to go in. Lin Xiaoxue watched, staring at the figure flying across the court, unable to believe that was actually his own body. Just then, Gao Zhiqiang rushed out to steal, but I beat him to the ball. Hearing the roaring crowd, my blood boiled, and I made a bold decision. I am going to end this game with a slam dunk. Gao Zhiqiang roared, "Block her. If we let a girl dunk on us, we might as well quit right now." But I was already at the hoop. I stomped hard, leaped high, gripped the ball with both hands, and slammed it straight into the hoop. Dead silence. Suddenly, the crowd exploded. Lin Xiaoxue, I love you. From today on, she is my absolute idol. This is incredible. I actually just saw a girl pull off a real slam dunk. The cheers, screams, and whistles hit like a tsunami, wave after wave. I turned around, smiling and waving to everyone. But right then, a sharp pain shot through my lower stomach. I gasped, collapsing to the ground, clutching my stomach. Lin Xiaoxue, who was watching from the side, suddenly realized what was happening. He rushed over as I looked up in agony. I think he nodded with deep sympathy. Say no more, bro. I get it. Lin Xiaoxue paced anxiously outside the restroom. Hearing footsteps, he looked up and saw me walking out, clutching my stomach. My face was flushed, and I looked exhausted, yet strangely charming. He hesitated before asking awkwardly, "So did you figure out how to use it?" Blushing, I glared at him. Asking a girl a question like that is completely shameless. He snickered. Wow, you really adjusted to your new role fast. I squatted by the steps, clutching my stomach and frowning. When is this pain going to stop? I squatted down too. It will last about a week, she said. I shook Lin Xiaoxue's arm. Being a girl is pure torture. We need to swap back now. I can't take this. Lin Xiaoxue smiled bitterly. I want to swap back too, but we can't. Just hang in there. I pointed at my own stomach and made a slicing gesture. You tell me how to handle this. Lin Xiaoxue shrugged. Every girl goes through this. I know you can do it. And remember, no spicy or cold food, or it will hurt worse. I stood up in frustration, but because of my stomach pain, I immediately hunched over like a shrimp. I gave Lin Xiaoxue a gentle kick. Go buy me a pack of smokes. Don't get the wrong brand, others make me cough. Lin Xiaoxue's eyes nearly popped out. No way, absolutely not. You dunking in my body today was already crazy enough. If you try anything else, I am not holding back. I'm warning you, do not smoke using my body, or else. I rolled my eyes at her. Or else what? My stomach hurts so bad. Why can't I have a smoke? Lin Xiaoxue grit her teeth and said, If you dare smoke, I will storm into the girls' locker room. I will 100% end up in jail. I looked at her helplessly. You win. Then go buy me a bubble tea. Make sure it has extra ice. Lin Xiaoxue stared coldly. No. I told you, no ice. Just then, someone walked by. My lip quivered, and tears welled up. What kind of man are you? I ran away from home to elope with you, and you won't even buy me a bubble tea. I totally misjudged you. People around us immediately started whispering, looking at Lin Xiaoxue with daggers in their eyes. Lin Xiaoxue snapped, dragging me away with a red face. Stop acting, I will buy it. okay? I smirked. You should have just said yes in the first place, instead of making me cry. So annoying. The next day, class went on as usual. I was scrolling through the school forum, totally speechless. I wondered what Lin Xiaoxue would think if she saw this. Su Xiaoyu suddenly leaned over. Zhu, are you reading the gossip too? The rumors about you and Chen Xiaofan are everywhere. When did you two get together? I rolled my eyes. Girl, I am not with him. Lin Xiaoxue had specifically told me to squash the rumors. If she did it as Chen Xiaofan, nobody would believe her. They would just think he was playing hard to get. Su Xiaoyu rolled her eyes. We are best friends. Stop acting. Today, you stood up for Chen Xiaofan. That beauty saving the beast moment made everyone so jealous. Sure, Chen Xiaofan has bad grades and is a bit ugly. But if you two actually get together, I will support you. I cut her off. Stop. My period is here, and I really do not want to talk. Let me have some peace and quiet. If she kept going, I was going to lose my mind. Su Xiaoyu smiled awkwardly. Sorry, I forgot. Just then, Gao Zhiqiang walked over with some books, squeezing out an awkward smile. I came to return your books. Plus, you played basketball really well today. Oh, perfect. Gao Zhiqiang was smiling, but his heart was bleeding. His goddess had just been snatched away by Chen Xiaofan, so of course he was hurting. I grabbed my books, tossed them on the desk, and ignored him completely. Still, he had the nerve to ask, "Can I buy you dinner tonight? A new hot pot place just opened. Heard it's only $6 a meal." I winked at him, sure. My Chen Xiaofan loves hot pot too. Let's all go together. Gao Zhiqiang's heart instantly shattered into pieces. Turns out the school beauty just saw him as a walking wallet. He ran off crying, looking absolutely devastated. After school, I got a text from Lin Xiaoxue, saying she had some things to go over. So I headed to class 4 to find her, and ran right into her walking out with Wang Huyang. He was trailing her like an eager puppy. Hey sister-in-law, I won't get in your way. I'm off. See you tomorrow, brother fan. I rolled my eyes. Get lost. You got it, sister-in-law. Wang Haiyang Lin Xiaoxue looked completely helpless. Can you talk to him? Tell him to stop calling me that. I can't even explain this now. My eyes went wide. Seriously, how am I supposed to explain? He only listens to his brother Fan. You need to tame him. Lin Xiaoxue walked beside me. Tame him? How am I supposed to beat him up? I quickly slapped a hand over his mouth. That's literally a reward for him. I'll tell you later. Take this here. I took off my backpack. My notes are inside. Take them home and study. Lin Xiaoxue waved a hand. Can you carry it for me a bit longer? I snapped, tossing it right onto his shoulder. Are you serious, making a girl carry your backpack? Are you even a man? Lin Xiaoxue was speechless, but too embarrassed to argue. Seeing him shut down felt incredibly satisfying. This is perfect. I didn't know being a brat to a guy could feel this good. On the way, I started nagging again. Hurry up, your legs are so long. Why are you walking so slow? He caught up, hesitating before speaking. Chen Xiaofan, don't you think you're getting a little too into character? Did you forget you're a guy? I shook my head. I didn't forget. You think I want this? I'm hurting so bad right now, I just want to lie down. Suddenly, I had a bright idea. I'll go back to my place with you, because I want to see my parents. Lin Xiaoxue froze. But if you do, won't your parents think you brought a girlfriend home? I gave him a reassuring look. You're overthinking it. My parents banned me from dating in high school. Lin Xiaoxue suddenly blurted out, Then why did you confess to me? Well, my classmates egged me on. It wasn't my real intention. Lin Xiaoxue looked annoyed. So you didn't even want to confess? You were just forced into it. You really are a jerk. I was completely baffled. Why are you calling me names out of nowhere? Lin Xiaoxue sneered. If you don't even like me, then why did you confess? You are so frustrating. Lin Xiaoxue stormed off, speeding up. I was stunned but chased after him. He didn't say a single word the entire way, and the silence lasted until we reached the front door. Suddenly, a guy's voice called out. It was my close friend hearing a voice. I looked over to see my dad parking his motorcycle and walking toward us. Once he recognized his son, a warm smile spread across his face. Son, is this your classmate? Why didn't you invite her inside? Where are your manners? He smiled, patted Lin Xiaoxue on the head, and looked at me. Little girl, you must be my boy Xiaofan's classmate. I'm his dad. Stay for dinner. My throat tightened. I forced a smile and blurted out, Sure, Pops. My dad froze. Wait, why did you call me Dad? Luckily, Lin Xiaoxue saved me. She's from out of town. She didn't say Dad, it just sounded like it. Right. My mouth twitched, and I gave an awkward smile. Right, classmate Chen is correct. It was just my local dialect. Please don't mind me, Uncle. Dad laughed. No worries, make yourself at home. Come eat. He went to help Mom in the kitchen. Left with nothing to do, Lin Xiaoxue and I sat on the couch. I whispered, Look, I know this is asking a lot, but while you're here, could you help my parents with the chores? They work so hard every day. Lin Xiaoxue smiled. Got it. But if you really want to help them, you should study hard. Get into a good college, make bank, and let them live in luxury. I laughed bitterly. It's already senior year. You know my grades. I'm probably destined to tighten screws in some factory. Lin Xiaoxue snorted. There's always hope if you try. Besides, I'm a Strata student. What are you scared of? I scratched my head. That's kind of embarrassing. She raised her fist. I'm stronger than you now. Do what I say, or I'll beat you up. I joked, Go ahead, hit me. But remember, pain in my body is pain in your heart. I won't resist. Speechless, she stood up. I'm going to the kitchen to help set the table. I'm done talking to you, creep. By the time dinner ended, it was already 8 p.m. Lin Xiaoxue walked me out. On the street, she handed me her pink backpack. I highlighted the key study points in your review materials earlier. Make sure to review them when you get back. I took the bag, looking at her seriously. Whenever we're free, we should meet up so you can tutor me. She waved her hand. Got it. Now go. My parents won't be home until the end of the month. You're safe. I joked. Don't you want to come with me to your house? Don't you miss your massive villa? I only slept there one night and already fell in love with your big, soft bed. She shook her head. Nothing to miss. Without family around, a huge house is just an empty shell. Honestly, I envy you. At least your parents are always by your side. Now go. After saying goodbye, Lin Xiaoxue shoved her hands in her pockets to act cool. Back in her room, her mind was racing, so she did practice problems to calm down. That idiot Chen's basics were so terrible. Helping him turn things around was going to take some serious effort. She pulled the books out of her backpack, including my notebook. Honestly, my handwriting was hideous. A chicken walking on the paper would have written neater. Suddenly, she noticed a piece of letter paper. She pulled it out and saw a line of text. Why is my name written all over this? Why did he write my name so many times? She was completely baffled. She snapped a photo, sent it to me, and texted, Explain this. But before I could reply, Wang Haiyang messaged her. Brother Fan, get online. We're waiting for you. Lin Xiaoxue quickly replied, I don't play games. I'm studying tonight. Wang Haiyang was baffled. Oh, right. I forgot the school beauty is your girlfriend now. Guess I'm the only loser here. Meanwhile, inside the Lin family villa, a wealthy woman hugged me tightly, pinching my cheeks and patting my butt affectionately. I completely panicked. Didn't that liar Lin Xiaoxue say her parents wouldn't be back for another 2 weeks? I awkwardly pushed her hand away. Mom, I don't feel well. Hearing this, her face fell and grew serious. Lin Xiaoxue, stop messing with that chicken soup. Zhuir isn't feeling well. Get over here. Zhuir is sick. What's wrong? Lin Xiaoxue rushed out of the kitchen, so panicked that he even lost one of his slippers. He asked anxiously, Sweetheart, where does it hurt? Should I call our private doctor? I was completely overwhelmed and said awkwardly, No need. I just got my period. Hearing this, he looked embarrassed. Oh, I see. Then we definitely don't need a doctor. Why didn't you tell me sooner, sweetie? Wang Lily grumbled, then grabbed my hand. Come, let Mom take you upstairs. I quickly refused. No, I can handle it. Back in my room, I shut the door and slumped into a chair, completely drained. Lin Xiaoxue actually envied my parents' company. Her parents treated her like absolute royalty. I grabbed my phone to complain, only to see dozens of unread messages from her. I decided to just call her directly. The moment she picked up, I dropped a total bombshell on her. I was talking to your parents just now, so I missed your texts. Lin Xiaoxue gasped over the phone. How is that possible? They weren't supposed to be back until the end of the month. I sighed. Don't ask me. Did they suspect anything? Did we blow our cover? I explained what had just happened, and she let out a long sigh of relief. Judging by their reaction, they hadn't noticed anything unusual. Then, her tone turned sarcastic. Well, Chen Xiaofan, I never knew you had such a strong desire to join the entertainment industry. My face twitched. That idiot Wang Haoyang? Why did he tell you everything? I coughed awkwardly. I was just boasting. You know how guys are. We love to talk big. Don't take it seriously. Lin Xiaoxue pouted. Just make sure you bring me whatever homework you can't do tomorrow. She blurted it out, apparently afraid I'd hang up first. I sighed helplessly. Lin, the school beauty, is seriously impossible to read. Fine 1 minute, then throwing a tantrum over absolutely nothing. The next morning, my alarm blared, and I blinked my eyes open. I woke up to find myself still in Lin Xiaoxue's bed. We hadn't swapped back yet, and my heart sank. Shahu, you awake. Don't sleep in, or we'll be late. Wang Lily's laughter echoed from outside. I called out that I was up, and as I got dressed to head downstairs, Wang Lili and Lin Xiaoxue were there, chatting and laughing. Along with them was a middle-aged man in his mid-30s. Hearing my footsteps, he looked up at the stairs. Well, look who's up. Why are you staring at me like a dummy? Don't recognize your favorite uncle, Chen. This was Lin Xiaoxue's uncle, Wang Chenggong. At 36, he's still single, and his name, which means success, shows how badly his family wanted him to make it. After breakfast at the Lins, he insisted on driving me to school in his Rolls-Royce. On the way, he asked, So, Xiaowo, how's school lately? Is anyone bullying you? I was busy texting Lin Xiaoxue, but I looked up and replied, No, nobody's bothering me. I just keep my head down and study. I haven't pissed anyone off. He smiled and said, Your uncle met a great guy recently, just a year or two older than you. Right now, he's working at his dad's company. When should I introduce you? I frowned. Uncle, are you trying to set me up? I haven't even finished high school yet. Isn't it a bit early for that? He chuckled sheepishly. Oh, it's not a blind date. You're the absolute darling of both our families, so how could I ever bear to marry you off? I just want you to make a connection. Don't overthink it. I shook my head. Not interested. When we arrived, I said goodbye, grabbed my bag, and hopped out. Uncle Wang watched me walk away before finally starting up the car. Just as he went to hit the gas, a boy caught his eye. "Is she dating?" he muttered. When we met, Lin Xiaoxue naturally took my backpack and asked, "So, what did my uncle say to you?" I filled him in on the conversation, and Lin Xiaoxue instantly scoffed in disbelief. "He's actually trying to set me up. I'm still a student." I hesitated before speaking up. "Look, I know I'm an outsider, but I really don't think your uncle's a good guy." Lin Xiaoxue stopped dead. "Why do you say that? Do you have any proof?" I let out a tense laugh. "Hey, don't get mad. I shouldn't have said anything. I take it all back." Lin Xiaoxue snorted. "If I didn't hate the idea of bruising my own body, I'd have punched you for that. Other than my grandpa, my uncle is the one who spoiled me the most growing up. Bad-mouthing him to my face is incredibly rude. Don't do it again, or I'll take your body into the girls' bathhouse." I stared at him, utterly speechless. "Could you maybe find a different way to threaten me? Like the girls' restroom? Or even some self-pleasure? I really don't want to argue about this. Where's that kid, Wang Haoyang? We usually head to school together every morning." Lin Xiaoxue blushed. "He went to your place to find you." I was going to join him, but he insisted on giving me a ride on his squeaky, painful bicycle. "It hurts my butt, so I just took the bus." I nodded in agreement. That bike seat is pure torture. As I said that, I subconsciously glanced down at her hips. Lin Xiaoxue raised a tiny fist. "Where do you think you're looking? I'll poke your eyes out." I rolled my eyes. "I'm looking at my own body, not yours." Lin Xiaoxue panicked, suddenly grabbing my wrist, her eyes blazing. "Spill it. Have you taken a shower at my house these past 2 days?" I shook my head instantly. "Nope, but we can't avoid it forever. You're a gorgeous girl. You don't want people smelling body odor the second they get close." Lin Xiaoxue's face flushed bright red. "Even if I smell, you're not allowed to wash." I sighed helplessly. "Look, I know what you're worried about, but we don't have a choice. Honestly, if you need a shower in my body, I wouldn't mind at all." He rolled his eyes. "That's because your body has absolutely nothing to show." "Do you really think our bodies are comparable?" I snapped back, annoyed. "What do you mean nothing to show? Have you even seen me? I'm in great shape." Back in class, I was still sulking. Our debate had ended in my total defeat. Lin Xiaoxue ruled he could shower in my body, but I was absolutely forbidden from showering in hers. I snapped that I wasn't even interested anyway. "Fine, I won't wash." Instantly, Lin Xiaoxue punched me twice, making me wince in pain. I yelled that he wasn't a real man for putting his hands on a delicate girl, but as a result, I just got hit with 2 more solid punches. Eventually, I decided to let it go. Why argue with him? I'd only end up hurting myself. I slumped over my desk, feeling increasingly miserable. Just then, Su Xiaoyu nudged my arm. "Xiaowo, I just walked past class 4. Guess what I saw?" I looked up lazily. "What did you see?" "A chicken playing basketball." Su Xiaoyu shook her head. "Stop it. I saw your boyfriend, Chen. He was having a huge argument with Wang Fangfang from his class." My eyes went wide. "No way. What happened? Let's go watch." By the time I reached class 4, the storm had already cleared. Lin Xiaoxue stood near the podium with his hands in his pockets. Their homeroom teacher was there too, comforting a crying, red-eyed Wang Fangfang while lecturing Lin Xiaoxue. Seeing me, Wang Haoyang suddenly yelled out, "Sister-in-law is here." Instantly, all the students from class 4 stared right at the door. Teacher Qi saw me and immediately flashed a warm, friendly smile. "Do you need help with something, Xiao?" Since Lin Xiaoxue wasn't just the school beauty, but also the absolute top academic star of our grade, teachers from every class completely adored Lin Xiaoxue. I quickly made up an excuse on the spot. Hello, Teacher Qi. I'm actually here to speak to Chen Xiaofan from your class. Teacher Qi beamed warmly. Of course you can. Go ahead. He turned around, his face instantly hardening as he snapped at Lin Xiaoxue. Chen Xiaofan, get over here. Straighten up your attitude toward Lin. Stop looking so cold and distant, like she owes you cash, Lin Xiaoxue muttered. Yeah, I get it. Teacher Qi turned back to me with a brilliant smile. Take all the time you need with him, dear. Go on, while I stay here and give these kids a little lecture. Once we stepped outside, Lin Xiaoxue glanced at Su Xiaoyi's retreating back. Did she tell you? He shook his head, amazed at how gossipy her friend was. I nodded. What's the deal? Why did you pick a fight with Wang Fangfang? Lin Xiaoxue sneered. Do you care about her that much? You heard we fought and immediately rushed over to defend her. I rolled my eyes. Where's your head at? Why would I defend her? I was just afraid you'd make a scene. I was worried about you, okay? Lin Xiaoxue's expression softened a bit. She came to give me, to give you, actually a love letter, so I couldn't help but yell at her. I was completely bewildered. She likes me. That makes no sense. We barely even talk. Lin Xiaoxue said in a dripping, sarcastic tone. Oh, she probably caught feelings from when you carried her on your back. Who told you to be her personal chauffeur? I quickly explained. I only carried her during pay, when she sprained her ankle. I was the only guy in their group, so I had to. The other time was an accident when I knocked her down. Don't overthink it. There is nothing between us. Lin Xiaoxue blushed crimson and stammered. Why on earth are you explaining this to me? It's not like I care. That was when it clicked. Wait, are you jealous? Lin Xiaoxue let out a frustrated laugh. He grabbed my slender arm, shoved me back, and pinned me flat against the wall. Leaning in close, he whispered in a low voice. Me. Jealous of you. Don't be ridiculous. Stop being so full of yourself. Our eyes locked, and a sudden spark flashed between us. My face burned as red as a ripe tomato, and my mind instantly flooded with all those trashy romance novels about cross-dressing boys and cheesy high school dramas. I shook my head violently to throw those crazy thoughts out of my mind. Then broke free from his grip. Do you just love pinning people against walls? Are you using my body to satisfy some weird, obsessive fantasy of yours? Lin Xiaoxue looked slightly guilty. Shut up. I definitely don't read those overbearing president romance novels. I scoffed and warned him, you'd better stop pinning me. The school is already gossiping like crazy. If anyone sees this, we'll end up as the main characters of some weird fan fiction art. Lin Xiaoxue's lip twitched. They already did. Wang Haoyang literally sent me one today. My eyes widened, and I sighed. Man, I really underestimated the power of the anime community. Lin Xiaoxue gritted his teeth. This is all your fault. Why did you have to run to the basketball court yesterday to play the hero? Or rather, the beauty saving the beast. I looked at him seriously. First, I'm not a beast. Second, I couldn't just watch class for lose. Third, Gao Zhiqiang is a major jerk. With that, I turned and walked back to class. Back in class 4, Lin Xiaoxue noticed everyone staring at him with strange looks. Especially Wang Fangfang, who looked incredibly bitter. He couldn't care less go ahead and pout. You shouldn't have written Chen Xiaofan a love letter anyway. His desk partner, Wang Haoyang, nudged him with his elbow and smirked playfully. Hey, Fan, what did the school beauty want? Did things get a little romantic? Lin Xiaoxue shot him a dry look. Kids shouldn't ask adult questions. Go back to studying. He pulled out his textbook and started reviewing. Wang Haoyang couldn't help but tease. Bro, are you trying to get a PhD now? A guy in love is terrifying. I miss the old you. Lin Xiaoxue's face fell. I've told you a million times, we are not dating. Wang Haoyang scoffed. Right, the only thing you guys haven't done is kiss in front of all our classmates. And you say you're not dating? Do you think we're all blind? A little modesty is fine, but keeping it up like this just feels like showing off. Lin Xiaoxue muttered to himself. You actually are blind, before standing up. I'm going to the restroom. Wang Haoyang quickly followed him. I'm coming with. I need to take a leak anyway. Lin Xiaoxue froze, his face instantly stiffening. That's really not a great idea. Wang Haoyang laughed. Why not? We go together all the time. It's not like I haven't seen everything. Are you shy or something? Lin Xiaoxue's ears turned bright red. Wang Haoyang stared in disbelief. Bro, what is wrong with you? You're actually blushing. Are you serious? Lin Xiaoxue quickly tried to cover it up. I'm not blushing. It's just suddenly really hot in here. I'm going outside to buy an ice-cold drink, so don't follow me. Leaving him behind, Lin Xiaoxue rushed down the stairs. Right as he reached the school gates, a figure suddenly jumped out from the side. Chen, stand right there. Lin Xiaoxue paused, his expression instantly turning into a deep frown. Gao Zhiqiang, what do you want? Gao Zhiqiang scoffed. Lin Xiaoxue won yesterday's basketball game for you guys. You don't even have the guts to play me again. Lin Xiaoxue said impatiently, not interested. Get out of my way. Stop right there. Gao Zhiqiang shoved Lin Xiaoxue's shoulder. If you don't play against me, then you aren't leaving today. Lin Xiaoxue shrank back, taking a few steps in panic like a frightened little rabbit. What you think you're doing? Gao Zhiqiang flared up. You're a guy. Why are you acting so helpless? Such a green tea drama queen. Xiaoxue was totally fooled by your pitiful act, wasn't she? Let me tell you, that weak crap won't work on your daddy Kong. You either play me, or I'm gathering guys to beat you up after school. A pretty boy like you would probably cry for hours from a single punch. After all, Lin Xiaoxue was just a fragile girl who had never been threatened like this before. Seeing Gao Zhiqiang roll up his sleeves, tears burst out. Wah, you horrible gorilla. All you do is bully people. You're so mean. Sobbed Gao. Zhiqiang was completely dumbfounded. What the hell? Why are you crying? I didn't even touch you. Lin Xiaoxue crouched on the ground, sobbing. And now you want to hit me? Why do you love bullying people so much? What did I do to you? Gao! Zhiqiang panicked. Bro, we're both guys. You don't have to cry. I was wrong. Bro, please stop crying. I'm begging you. People are starting to stare. Gao Zhiqiang. I really don't know what you think you're doing. Bullying your classmate just because you are big and strong. The 40-something dean of students barked, looking at Gao Zhiqiang in absolute disappointment. Gao hung his head, not daring to say a word. As for Lin Xiaoxue, he was sitting on the floor sobbing. He had stopped crying, but that teary-eyed look on my 6-foot-tall body was straight up, nauseating. The dean slammed the desk. Gao Zhiqiang. Spill it. What is going on between you and Chen? What is the grudge? Why did you beat him up? Gao Zhiqiang looked totally defensive. Dean, I swear, I didn't touch him. This only made the dean angrier. Still lying. If you didn't hit him, why is a 6-foot-tall guy huddling on the floor crying like that? Gao Zhiqiang was on the verge of tears himself. I swear on my life, I didn't lay a finger on him. I just talked to him. Maybe my tone was too harsh, and he cried. Honestly, if he had actually beaten Xiaofan, he wouldn't mind the scolding. But he really didn't hit him. Or rather, he hadn't even got the chance to before Xiaofan burst into tears. Talk about crying in advance. It was ridiculous. Furious, the dean turned to the victim. Student Chen, don't be afraid. Did he hit you or not? Lin Xiaoxue hesitated, but finally shook his head. No, Qiangxi didn't hit me. The dean's anger instantly choked in his throat. If he didn't hit you, why are you crying like your world just ended? Lin Xiaoxue replied timidly. He threatened to beat me up. I got scared and couldn't help it. The dean was speechless. Student Chen, you are a big guy. How are you this fragile? After lecturing them both, and forcing Gao Zhiqiang to apologize, the whole ordeal finally ended. They walked out of the office one after the other, Gao Zhiqiang storming ahead. Lin Xiaoxue trailed behind him. Suddenly, Gao Zhiqiang stopped and whipped around. Lin Xiaoxue jumped back. Don't do anything crazy. Gao Zhiqiang sighed, forcing a bitter smile. Dude. Relax. I won't beat you up. Not now, not ever. Your broad-mindedness has totally won me over. I am letting you have Lin Xiaoxue. You had the perfect chance to lie and get me suspended, but you chose to tell the truth. Chen Xiaofan, thank you. With that, he actually bowed deeply. Lin Xiaoxue never expected this dramatic move, and was completely lost. Getting a grip, he asked, Can I go now? But Gao Zhiqiang stubbornly offered his right hand. Can we shake on it and be cool? Lin Xiaoxue hesitated, thinking, well, it is Chen Xiaofan's hand anyway, not actually mine. Sure. He reached out and lightly shook Gao Zhiqiang's hand. Gao Zhiqiang froze. The hand felt incredibly soft and delicate, not like a guy's hand at all, but more like a girl's. Surprised, he looked up and locked eyes with Lin Xiaoxue. Gao Zhiqiang's heart suddenly hammered. Suddenly, he blushed bright red. I am leaving. He'll let go and bolted. Lin Xiaoxue stood there, completely baffled. What is his problem? Did my body shock him or something? Meanwhile, Gao Zhiqiang ran all the way back to Class 7, slamming right into me as I walked out. The impact sent me stumbling back a few steps. Are you rushing to a funeral? Watch where you are going. Gao Zhiqiang snapped out of it and quickly apologized. Sorry, Zuer. I didn't mean to. Giving him a look of pure disgust, I muttered, Get out of my way, you gorilla. But my look totally threw him off. For some reason, as he looked at me, Lin Xiaoxue's face seemed to overlap with Chen Xiaofan's. Honestly, at that moment, I didn't even look as attractive to him as Chen Xiaofan did. He thought, what is wrong with me? Why am I having these crazy thoughts? Damn it, I am Zuer's loyal fan. I snapped at him. Move, you're blocking me. He quickly stepped aside, and I walked past. Gao Zhiqiang slumped into his seat. His desk mate grinned. Congrats, Kongjae. Counting those last two lines, the school beauty has spoken 5 whole sentences to you today. Success is right around the corner, brother. Annoyed, Gao Zhiqiang kicked him. He pulled out his phone and secretively searched. Why do I suddenly find a guy extremely attractive? Like, even more attractive than a girl. The very first search result left him completely speechless. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you like someone, everything they do looks beautiful. As adults, we must learn to accept our true feelings. Gao Zhiqiang's hand started shaking. Oh no. My brain is officially broken. After school, I found Lin Xiaoxue and had him accompany me to the supermarket. When he walked out carrying a black plastic bag, I felt incredibly awkward. He chuckled. Just put it in your backpack. No one is going to go digging through your stuff. Oh, and I bought you some safety pants. I looked at him, confused. Safety pants. Like the spandex girls wear under skirts. He shook his head. No, the leak-proof kind. You will feel way more comfortable in them. My face flushed red. Next time just text me these tips. Talking about this face-to-face is seriously awkward. But don't worry, I promise to take good care of your body. I proudly slapped my chest, which made a soft, incredibly embarrassing sound. Lin Xiaoxue's face turned beet red. "Don't just slap me like that," she hissed. I gave an awkward laugh. "Can't blame me. You are seriously stacked. How did I never notice how good your figure is before?" Lin Xiaoxue glared at me suspiciously. "Did you look at my private selfies?" My heart skipped a beat. No way. Denying it to the end, I pulled out my phone and handed it over. "If you are worried about your privacy, let's just swap our phones back right now," he snorted. "No need. If we do that, my parents won't be able to reach you. Keep it. Even if you saw something, whatever. I already saw everything on your phone anyway. So we are even." I froze. "Wait, what did you see on my phone?" Lin Xiaoxue just smirked and stayed silent. I started panicking. "Seriously? What did you see?" "Spill it. Now." He shrugged casually. "Nothing major. I just happened to open one of your apps and noticed you had a ton of downloaded movies." My heart stopped. Did you watch them?" He shook his head. "Nope. The titles were all weird gibberish codes anyway. I didn't bother, but they were taking up too much space, so I deleted them all." I went totally numb. "You deleted my movies. Why didn't you ask me first?" He looked innocent. "Well, I am the one using your phone now. Those files took up several terabytes of storage. Why wouldn't I delete them? Why are you so worked up? Were they that important?" A mischievous glint flashed in his eyes, and his lips curled into a sly, fox-like grin. My face twitched. "Not important. Not at all. Just some study materials." He chuckled and patted my shoulder. "What's wrong? You look upset." My fake smile looked worse than crying. "I am absolutely thrilled." "Thank you so very much, Lin Xiaoxue. I don't even remember how I dragged myself back to the classroom." She destroyed everything. All those study guides, gone. Goodbye, legendary teachers. Goodbye, my youth. Just then, a chubby guy walked up to me. Lin Xiaoxue. I had absolutely no idea who he was. "Can I help you?" he stammered. "I am stuck on a math problem. Could you explain it to me?" He pulled a textbook from behind his back. I groaned internally. Like I would know how to solve it. But I was currently the class genius, Lin Xiaoxue. If I said I didn't know, my cover would be blown. So, I tried a different approach. "A real man should be so—" The chubby guy blinked. "What does that mean? Are you rejecting me?" Left with no choice, I grabbed his book and glanced at it. "Which one?" He pointed at a problem. "This one? I have tried everything." Pretending to be unimpressed, I scoffed. "This is way too easy. You don't need my help for this. Go ask our class monitor, Gao Zhiqiang. Let him show you." Instantly, Gao Zhiqiang's desk mate excitedly nudged him. "Kongje, the school beauty just mentioned you." Gao Zhiqiang snapped out of his daze, stood up, and walked over. "Zhu, are you called?" I pointed at the chubby guy. "Our classmate here is struggling with a problem. Help him out, will you?" "Sure thing, little bro. Come with me." He slung an arm around the guy and led him away. I finally let out a sigh of relief. Thank God I didn't blow my cover. I guess Gao Zhiqiang is good for something after all. But just as I relaxed, he marched right back. "All done." I just grunted. "You didn't have to come back to tell me." He hesitated. "Actually, I wanted to ask, could you give me Chen Xiaofan's contact info?" I froze. "Why do you want that? Are you planning to fight him?" Gao Zhiqiang quickly waved his hands. No, not at all. Student Chen did me a huge favor. I would never fight him. But that is not the point. The point is, I really need his contact info. Please, don't look at me like that." If you can't give it to me, could you at least tell me what he likes to eat? Does he like video games? Does he play any sports besides basketball? When is his birthday? My skin began to crawl. What are you trying to do? A full background check? Should I tell you what kind of underwear he wears? Gao Zhiqiang blushed furiously. Would you? The afternoon finally dragged to an end. The moment the bell rang, my shoulders slumped. Acting like a genius is exhausting. Because I had to take notes for Lin Xiaoxue, I had to keep writing non-stop. I didn't understand a single word the teacher was saying, but I had to nod along, like I did. As I packed my bag, Gao Zhiqiang appeared. I cut him off before he could speak. He rubbed his neck awkwardly. Don't be mad. I am not trying to bother you. I just wanted to ask if I could treat you and Chen Xiaofan to dinner. Tonight. My mouth twitched. You want to buy both of us dinner? Don't you feel like you are getting ripped off? Gao Zhiqiang looked deadly serious. Not at all. If you are too shy to come, I totally understand, but could you tell Chen Xiaofan to come? I am too embarrassed to ask him myself. As he spoke, his face turned bright red, looking incredibly bashful and awkward. What is with this blushing act? He is busy. Stop bothering us. Leaving the classroom, I spotted Lin Xiaoxue looking for me, with a non-stop talking Wang Haoyang trailing right behind him. For the first time in my life, I realized just how much my best bud loved me. I unzipped my backpack, tossed it to Lin Xiaoxue, and he caught it perfectly. What took you so long? Hands in my pockets, I replied as we walked. Gao Zhiqiang was bothering me. Lin Xiaoxue's face immediately tightened. How did he bother you? I waved it off. Just trying to get my attention. Don't worry about it. But right as we reached the school gates, Lin Xiaoxue heard someone calling his name. Looking toward the sound, he saw his own mom waving and smiling. Having not seen her in ages, he instinctively jogged over and blurted, "Mom, what are you doing here?" The second the words left his mouth, a cold sweat broke out. Wang Lili froze, then looked at me, completely dumbfounded, before smiling playfully. Young man, are you dating ours? Even if you are, there is no need to call me mom just yet. Lin Xiaoxue wished the ground would swallow him whole. I quickly rushed over to save the day. Mom, don't mind him. He is nearsighted, and thought he saw his own mom. He just made a mistake. Right, Chen Xiaofan? Lin Xiaoxue quickly chimed in. Yes, I got confused. I am so sorry, Auntie. But Wang Lili, being an experienced mother, gave a knowing smile. I believe you. Where do you kids live? If it is on my way, I can give you a ride. Lin Xiaoxue quickly waved his hands. No, thank you, Auntie. We live in opposite directions. We'll head out now. Drive safe. Goodbye. Lin Xiaoxue fled in a panic, terrified of blowing his cover in front of his own mother. Wang Lili stared after him for a few seconds before throwing an arm around my shoulder. What is that boy's name? He is pretty handsome. Are you sure he is not your boyfriend? I waved my hands frantically. Chen Xiaofan is really not my boyfriend. Got it. Come on, let's get in the car and head home. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Yang Rong patted her son's head. Studying hard is good, but don't overwork yourself. Lin Xiaoxue nodded obediently. Tonight's tasks are basically done. I wonder what Chen Xiaofan is doing right now. Wait, why am I thinking about him again? Stop it. She figured she'd better just sleep. Slipping off her shoes, she crawled into Chen Xiaofan's bed. Honestly, he was surprisingly hygienic. His blanket didn't smell weird at all. Not perfumed, but actually pretty nice. Wait, what on earth am I thinking? Nice smell. This is so weird. Rolling over with a blushing face, Lin Xiaoxue pulled out Xiaofan's phone again. His wallpaper was a goofy selfie of him making a peace sign. The next morning, the alarm jolted her awake. She quickly got up, dressed, and brushed her teeth. It was day 3, but seeing Chen Xiaofan's face in the mirror still felt surreal. Just then, his mom knocked excitedly. "Son, your female classmate is here to see you. Hao Yanglin, come on in. Please, sit down." My mom walked back into the living room, gesturing for Wang Haoyang and me to sit. "Xiaofan is brushing his teeth. He'll be right out." I looked at my own mother with a gentle smile. "No worries, Auntie. We can wait." She clearly adored this polite girl, thanking me for being so understanding. "Have you guys eaten yet? Join us." Wang Haoyang raised his hand first. "Auntie, I've already eaten. I had breakfast too." But after a brief hesitation, I couldn't resist. "Can I try one of your homemade shiv pockets, Auntie?" My mom gasped, totally shocked. "How did you know I made chive pockets?" "Xiaofan must have told you." "Hold on, I'll grab you some." While she ran to the kitchen, Lin Xiaoxue walked out with her backpack. Wang Haoyang grinned ear to ear. "Bro, the school beauty and I came to walk you to school. Aren't you super excited?" Lin Xiaoxue tossed her backpack next to me and rolled her eyes. "Oh, absolutely thrilled." Then she muttered to me, "Didn't we agree not to just show up here?" I was about to make an excuse when I heard footsteps behind us. Instantly, I pouted, making my eyes well up with tears. "Classmate Chen, do you hate me coming over?" My mom set down the plate of chive pockets and marched over, hands on her hips. "What's wrong, sweetheart? What did he do to you?" I looked at her, acting completely heartbroken. "Auntie, he doesn't seem to want me here at all. Maybe I should just leave." "Excuse me." My mom was furious, glaring daggers at Lin Xiaoxue. "Chen Sh, you better explain yourself right now. Why are you treating her like this?" Lin Xiaoxue froze in disbelief. "I didn't say she wasn't welcome. Then why is she suddenly crying?" "You ungrateful brat, who do you think you are? She came all this way to walk with you, and you treat her like this. You clearly need a reality check. Where is my broom? Where did I put it?" As my mom started hunting for the broom, I happily fanned the flames. "It's by the front door." I saw it when I came in. And just like that, the untouchable school beauty got a hilarious taste of parental discipline in my house. Luckily, my mom couldn't bear to actually hurt him, so she just tapped him for show. Still, Wang Haoyang and I enjoyed every second of it. Afterward, the 3 of us headed down to the bus stop. Wang Haoyang suddenly had to use the bathroom, so Lin Xiaoxue and I waited by the road. I leaned in with a cheeky smirk. "So, how did my mom's beating feel? Hurt?" Lin Xiaoxue just huffed, crossing her arms defensively, and refused to speak. I sighed dramatically. "My mom is really something. You're her biological son. How could she be so rough? Don't hate her, okay?" Lin Xiaoxue's cheek twitched. "The only one I hate is you, you absolute bastard." Once we finally arrived at school, we split up for our classes. The second I stepped into my classroom, all my energy vanished. Like my soul had been sucked straight out. Right after I slumped into my seat, Su Xiaoyu pulled out a bag. "Eat some red dates, they'll help replenish your blood." I looked inside. Wow, a massive bag of dried dates. Even though I'm the one suffering through this, it's still Lin Xiaoxue's body. So I'd better take care of it. I grabbed 2 dates and popped them straight into my mouth without washing or wiping them. Honestly, they were pretty sweet. Su Xiaoyu gasped. "Wait, aren't you going to clean them first? They might still be a little dirty." To show me what she meant, she rubbed the date against her shirt to clean it. I chuckled. "It's fine. Like they say, a little dirt never hurt anyone." Right then, that chubby kid from yesterday approached my desk again. Classmate Lin. The second he opened his mouth, I cut him off. "Where is Gao Zhiqiang?" Gao's sidekick quickly jogged over. "Hey, school beauty, looking for our boss." I pointed at the chubby kid. This guy wants me to tutor him again, but I'm swamped. I was hoping our class president could help him instead. The lackey grinned. Boss actually texted me. He has something incredibly important to take care of, so he'll be late. What's so important? I asked. The sidekick shrugged. No idea. He didn't tell me. Deciding not to pry, I turned back to the chubby kid. Just wait for class president Gao to tutor you. The poor kid looked completely devastated. Classmate Lin. I already introduced myself. My name is Guo Mingan. Meanwhile, Gao Zhiqiang was a ball of nerves, anxious, excited, and incredibly shy. Last night, he had managed to contact a classmate in class 4 and casually got Chen Xiaofan's contact info. Too embarrassed to add him directly, he just lurked on his social media profile. To avoid leaving any trace of his visit, he even bought a VIP membership. After digging around, he finally found a post from Chen Xiaofan's birthday last year. The post said he really wanted an anime figure. Gao Zhiqiang stayed up all night searching for the exact model, finally found one, and did a local meet early this morning. He even skipped his first study session for it, even though today wasn't actually Xiaofan's birthday. He figured anyone would be thrilled to get their dream gift. I don't mean anything else by this. I just want to apologize for yesterday. He won't reject me, right? Gao Zhiqiang paced back and forth outside class 4's door, clutching a shopping bag in his hand, looking incredibly anxious. Just then, Wang Haoyang walked back from the restroom and immediately went on high alert. What are you doing outside our door? Trying to start another fight with my bro. Flushing bright red, Gao Zhiqiang waved his hands frantically. Classmate Wang, you've got it all wrong. I'm actually here to apologize to Chen Sh. Can you please call him out for me? Wang Haoyang sneered, totally unconvinced. Apologize to my bro. What kind of trap is this? Gao sighed helplessly. I'm genuinely being sincere. Just then, Lin Xiaoxue walked out with her hands in her pockets and spotted them face to face. Gao Zhiqiang, what are you doing at our door? Acting like a protective older brother, she immediately pulled Wang Haoyang behind her back. Gao Zhiqiang quickly raised his hands. Xiaofan, please don't be nervous. I'm only here to apologize to you. Can we talk in private for a second? Lin Xiaoxue frowned. Yesterday is over. You don't need to apologize, just leave. But realizing he wouldn't stop pestering her, she sighed. Fine. I'll give you exactly 3 minutes. Keep it quick. Gao Zhiqiang lit up. Great. Let's go downstairs where it's quiet. Lin Xiaoxue followed him to an empty corner near the wall. Keeping her hands clasped behind her back, she made sure to maintain a safe distance. After all, she still had her guard up around this guy. Gao Zhiqiang stared at Lin Xiaoxue's face, captivated by how expressive those eyes were. Just one look felt like sinking into a deep ocean. Unconsciously, his heart began to race. Thump. Calm down, buddy. It's not like you're confessing your love or anything. There's nothing to be nervous about. Taking a deep breath, he offered the bag to her. Xiaofan, to show how sorry and grateful I am, I bought you a gift. I hope you'll accept it. Lin Xiaoxue didn't take it, looking suspicious. What's in there? Gao Zhiqiang smiled mysteriously. I'd prefer if you opened it yourself. Lin Xiaoxue's mouth twitched. Why was this guy acting so incredibly dramatic today? Having absolutely no patience for this, she spun around to leave. Gao quickly blocked her, pulling a box out of the bag. Teeth, is it the gift I got you? He stammered, his heart racing with excitement. You posted last year that you wanted this birthday gift, and I worked so hard to find it. Was it expensive? Lin Xiaoxue asked cautiously. Gao smiled sheepishly. Not really. Just under $7,000. Wait, what? Lin Xiaoxue gasped. You spent $7,000 on this plastic toy. Are you insane? Or do you just have cash to burn? Gao felt incredibly wronged. Xiaofan, it's not just a toy. It's your dream birthday gift. The money doesn't matter. My dad has plenty of money. As long as you like it, I don't care. Just please don't push me away. I really want to be friends. Lin Xiaoxue was at a loss for words. Since the gift was for Chen Xiaofan, she couldn't make decisions for him. Then, she had a sudden stroke of genius. Why don't you just give it to Lin Xiaoxue in your class? If she takes it, consider it accepted by me too. Gao's face fell with bitter disappointment. But I bought this for you. I know you're dating her, but you're a man. You can't let a girl make every single decision for you. Is she really so important that she speaks for you now? Watching his sour, petty expression, Lin Xiaoxue blinked. Why did it feel like he was incredibly hostile towards her and almost jealous? No way. That had to be a misunderstanding. It had to be. Lin Xiaoxue said impatiently. Anyway, I can't take this. Just give it to her. Gao looked utterly devastated. Honestly, there are far better matches for you than Lin Xiaoxue. Lin's mouth twitched. I don't like her, and we're not dating. Our relationship is pretty complicated. Leaving him with that, she turned and walked away. Gao stood frozen for a few seconds before a sudden blush crept onto his cheeks. If he's not dating Lin Xiaoxue, does that mean I actually have a chance? Grinning, Gao tilted his head and literally skipped away. Meanwhile, I was staring at my phone in absolute shock over Lin Xiaoxue's text. Are you saying Gao Zhiqiang spent $7,000 on an anime figure for me? I was totally baffled. Lin told me he was pursuing her, so why was he buying gifts for me? Lin seemed to be thoroughly enjoying the drama. I don't know what he's thinking, but I told him to give it directly to you. Your call. I stared at the screen, speechless. But I am literally you, right now. Doesn't this make it look like we're dating, or are you doing this on purpose? Suddenly, making me look up, Gao Zhiqiang was walking toward my desk with the box. Looking conflicted. Classmate Lin, he stopped, setting the box down right in front of me. This is a gift for Chen. He told me to give it to you. You decide if you want it. Just give me a straight answer. For some reason, he found me more and more annoying to look at. Despite Xiaofan clearing up their relationship status, I leaned back and asked, Can I ask why you're giving Chen Xiaofan a gift in the first place? Gao Zhiqiang shifted, looking incredibly embarrassed. Well, this is a private matter between classmate Chun and me. It's none of your business. What do you mean private? What on earth did Lin Xiaoxue say to him? After a moment, I decided to refuse the gift. Just take it back. I don't want it, Gao froze. But Xiaofan told me to give it to you. I gave him a sweet, polite smile. And like I said, I don't want it, Gao panicked. But I spent $7,000 on this. I shrugged indifferently. That's fine. You can keep it for your own collection. Furious, he spluttered. You jerk. But I cut him off immediately.